I think that I've never, in my 31 years of running campaigns, ever seen the grassroots support show up for a campaign that I've seen in this campaign.
I've been doing this work for 31 years, so I've got long tentacles into the political operative world and folks on the ground.
And the unique thing about Bernie and him, the way he's not normally covered on broadcast TV, is making sure that there's ways to reach the electorate. One of the main ways that I do that is through alternative media, like The Hill Rising with Crystal Ball and that crew, where I'm a regular on their show, because there's groups of people out there that want to take in information that's not skewed through the corporate media lens.
All across America, independent journalists and media creators have been reporting outside of the mainstream media.
It's not clear how much they are even aware of their bias.
We have to be building a movement that is bigger than just Bernie Sanders himself.
Without network airtime, they use their own resources to call out the hypocrisy in America's corporate press.
When I was at MSNBC, I saw what many people saw early on, before the primary had even started on the Democratic side, that Hillary Clinton would be a bad candidate.
So though I admire and respect Secretary Clinton deeply, I must say, don't run, Hillary, don't run. But afterwards, the Clinton people called and complained to the MSNBC top brass and threatened not to provide any access during the upcoming campaign.
I was called in by my boss, who said, that was fine, but anything else that you do on Hillary Clinton needs to be submitted to the president of the network.
Now, being a human interested in maintaining my job, I'm certain I did less critical Clinton commentary after that than I maybe otherwise would have.
Mainstream media has a boss. Their boss is not a working class person. The mainstream media isn't owned by the people. It's owned by rich people. And rich people tell them what to say.
The corporate media is there to further the agenda of the establishment, of the oligarchs, because they own it.
Democracy has been stolen from us. It's been hijacked by the very, very wealthy, and it's being held ransom.
In 1982, 90% of media was controlled by 50 companies. Today, the media landscape has changed. AT&T, Comcast, Walt Disney, and Viacom together account for $386 billion in total revenue. Now, only 4 corporations own about 90% of the media landscape.
The daily agenda at any network is driven by its leader.
Ultimately, they're serving a customer base, and the advertisers from which they get their money are also serving a customer base.
Greatest responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities.
In 2018, a viral video was released showing Sinclair Broadcast Group directing its anchors to all fall in line with the same message.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
It was a shocking example to many people that networks have an agenda, and that agenda comes from the top leadership.
And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
You'd be more informed just by sitting on the couch and drinking a bottle of gin.
A lot of journalists depend for their career on access to the establishment. And a lot of the pundits, which are routinely on cable news and routinely called upon for quotes in mainstream publication articles, depend on that establishment for their own livelihoods.
The demographics of who watches network television, who watches cable television, like MSNBC and CNN, it's mostly older people.
Independent media has done so much to help Bernie Sanders fight back, and they've also had this partnership with young people in America.
The revolution will not be televised. Most people know that phrase. So what does that mean? So we can't expect to go to MSNBC, CNN, or any of these major news networks to actually get a breakdown of like what needs to be done to change this world into one that's better for most people.